Abusia nanso ya mama akwa bia mama mo adwo e wo bia mo wo bia ye de ensem foforo enam se ye de bremo. Yes, Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia the only vice president historically yentumi mfa any other vice president bia entoto ne ho enam na dwumaden ne nimdeɛ na ho brase ne nyansa ene kwan ofa so a bere obedi president o man mu obedi vice president o man mu enwuma oyema yehu ye ntino there is nobody ye betumi de no a compare vice president yefere Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia enam kwan titre so ofa so hold the office of the vice president etiene Dr. Bawumia ekopie mu ewo bono ahafo ene ne mantan mu oye ne campaign. Now you can feel the love amanfo showcase no ho edemano and ebedi nkomo afa sa ensem ho de course ho ebedi nkomo afa sabio yewra kene de Japan so a oye ne campaign so a nema bi firi mu ba asen central delegation so ba bonten de so mo ne kene Japan ene bibia aka because emfie dodo no obedi ampi ewo mo constituency ho no wantumi anya hwiama won adwuma a ose wa bie no omi ebi wo mu krum omo ne adwuma ye ka kwan po anya bi ama won saa nsɛm no nyina bɛbɔ ne nne na yatie na yatie nsɛm ahodo so a ɛba mu a ɛkyerɛ sɛ the NDC is actually afraid of you, Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia. Enti waba me akwa aba meso setna asinyanto boase na menu nyina ye nche dwumade we eni ha ras media se wunya en subscribe ya meso se subscribe fansa esi adoma no so like video no share na no adofo entumi enya video we enche emfa enye nipa bone onko a manche emfa na mbom no bo modern se woni onamfofo wadofo ohun nipa no nyina obetumi ache video we afa kwan obefa so obetumi ense obebo modern na obe share video no na video na timi akona nim yenkom na yemfa nkomodie no enhye ase Oscar Okante me mo akwa pa me akwa ba ye abusiamfo na me maame Diana apia so say good evening beautiful family maame you're welcome abusia doctor ne ho dance die no ye nya ida o we are not going to stop it no because every day every way everywhere there are more things about bonten akire se papa no wa we nya wie na ye be mana we ni massively because you say papa we be di MPP amanyoko na ni ma 2028 abato no it will be very 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 easy for the MPP to recapture power and lead the country called MPP. Ni na say enye tumi no nko a na ya de bia say bi MPP fo ene sabre we mu yani di akire na mbom no yani esanso di how are you betumi build the basis of our party. Yebenya nipa obetumi di nkabom obetumi build the rules of the party na manage na nan so na sabi yenya tumi a yetumi manage tumi ni ye na nkwa nkonkoye tintintinti enipa ba akofo bi na tumi abedi nsam. That is why we are selling Dr. Bawumia to you hardly. That is why we are doing what we are doing. Eti ensem we hu nsem nema we na beka ho asem na ye be kire how doctor is being loved. The attitude of doctor said the enkwada mposhia na omo ede enidie ma no kwanye ono so fa so e receive nkura sansem we nyina enenne ya bone dawuro se ye de ya bone tofa se ye de bremo na enimu nyina ache abato no de umpeu 2026 31 January no ebeba so na ebeba so de na ye bompa ye ebo ye homodre se papa na wiase amansan nyina ado no wiase amansan nyina agina tum se ye kanim de ne aman yo ne aman oman chichiriye omanya ohwe future papa no agidin pa ubabrochiri nyina amanfo eguso ebo din sa papa no na ye ton no e de ama na ye ton no na ye ka ne ho nsem so e de kiro ne ye de ne compare enkrofo mo ne esi akan Yeah, they almost compare now the good and the bad among themselves. Abusia, I have this video which I want to share with you, and it is very, very important that you listen to the whole video. Yanko.
He was quick say or back can send be for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia who are blaming in the idea. But we see the interesting thing is born now by a basso say dollar number 10 CD no. Or Bonkrofomi and said or President Mohammedi, Ebo Governor Esiamadi, and Obo Atufos Indi. I don't know one banana Jim Pukwaji. I don't want money. Say or no nama dollar no.
You can argue.
So no nama dollar.
Mahama for me economic management.
So no nama dollar no. But so him say by tradition. Usually the economic management by convention.
Yeah, but it is always announced. No,
yes. But by convention. Him say every government has an economic management.
Cabinet has an economic subcommittee.
Yes.
But EMT properly so under this government no more formula.
But cabinet has a committee here, the economic advisory, subcommittee, yes. Which is chaired by the vice president. By convention, shared by the vice president.
I don't know that for a fact.
No, by convention, it is shared by the vice president. I don't know how say a advisory role. No. So what you say? By convention, it's shared by the. Argentina. One vice president needing say or no nama dollar na kwa. Is he about the fact say vice president need a real role? No, a idea a matter of public knowledge. In fact, a matter of constitutional matter. It's no better now. I guess me boss say na vice president need ruler and also. But Obi, last lie I make a chat for say, or can I say me say this is the first time I buy way and as I buy be a bar or more seeking additional funds in their media budget review. So it's which is a blatant lie in 2022. On can offer after the media budget review. Quite one seeking for additional funds we are in 2022. Do better now. I can say this is the first time the BBC that it's a blatant lie of which anybody can just pick the phone, Google, has a just Google say government seeks no extra funding in media budget review 2022. All the stories to pop up my Enjoy Online, Ghana Web, Asempa FM Online, Adum FM Online, Nini abe popi up. But there's some ya kano. Asema enya no kre. Obi, may I will not even draw much on Sanyama Winia because the vice president of one homework or what policies credited to his name. There Dr. Mahmoud
policy there can break.
A bit to say one constituency, one ambulance, the drone medical delivery system, the mobile money interoperability, we negotiate and create over 800,000 jobs. The implementation of the Ghana card process. You need to Ghana card under NDC. Man, the NDC no want to roll out cards nearby, and you have implemented Ghana card. The e-pharmacy systems and so many other digitization drives. About 33 of them are meeting Maboboso. We need to Ghana card implementation in Kwan because NIA 4-year cards. Never nipa 60,000 a juma. We need to one ambulance, one constituency. If paramedicals what's ambulance be nipa be 3 and 4 and a year juma wo omunya ye recruit o mo e fa nipa close to 3,600 juma Ghana ambulance service and so many other things are policies and initiatives are credited to the name of the vice president, former vice president, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Dr. Samia Etian only one policy pair credited to the current vice president, only one policy the current vice president bit makase we dem na champion. At least if for nothing at all you say the medical drone delivery services since and mama bobo so ini ano vice president Bawumia say on the champion here obi an dispute here. Dr. Samia ye emma one policy obeti makase 10 months nya ye buy policy ba akupeni a ye vice president ashasi a ono so no dachi bia ofri abemu a ye be credit to Nana General.
Do you know the free sanitary part project?
Ebi ni ho do eka ebi ni ho
policy 2 million young women benefiting. You are underrating that policy.
An initiative of the vice president.
Now it was
your manifesto. It was your manifesto.
Do you know the number of policies in the
No, it's Obi. Don't interject. The free sanitary project in a policy NDC for the share home manifesto. A vice president in the policy and come lanchi work and issue ho baby no. The vice president never kwa lanchi. Project ama boss unya Mr. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia visions ni ani omo call lanchi ono ankasa na call lanchi enye obi na call lanchi man. It is a free sanitary na ye ka asem kra na ye policy on ferry say o ka say free sanitary your policy. Free sanitary policy. Policy.
A social intervention policy.
No, it's an initiative obetimaka boa
because of
but I'm talking about a transformational policy.
The missing missive is going to cure, the missive that policy is going to cure makes it a social intervention policy.
I mean it's fine. But Jesus, why you be the economic impact abre man? Critical example the interoperability policy. We be this NDC for no year at $1.2 billion. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia by no renegotiate maneba close to about 4.5 million. No more year at $1.5 billion. We year at $4.5 million. We save this country about $7.5 million. And then initiative or policy the economic impact abre or minor. Enti you can't about comparing Dr. Bawumia to any other vice president. You see, the data is not on your side. The data is on Dr. Bawumia's side. It's on a better they will come and then have this conversation.
Enti abusiamfo se wutie yenua botwe wasi botwe ne nsema o kan ya. E kire prefer say Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia candidate bia it is easy to sell. Or a candidate bia or when a full print or a candidate bia waya juma edin ho dance or a candidate bia we will not any problem say ya beton because ne ho nsem ankasa no edin ho dance pa because for the history of this country say Dr. Bawumia nebeji the vice presidential office and odi ye adwuma na nkenim say the Mahama kan ye no the vice president position no ceremonial and I say in the absence of the sitting president no and the vice president in the other vice president's issues no omunya bibiye ebiria maame na Jane Opoku Ajman to Mahama wo wie wo ha ya wonte kura se ote oman no Mami at the office, Mammy wait, at the office, on Piancoba Bia, and when I do say to me, Mammy say, oh, who way, on Terry. This show you say the ability and the capacity of somebody, no, and yet equal with everyone, no matter how many power, and I said, how strong the power that you hold is. So only the character in you to manage that power the amount now it becomes useless. So this is the person that we are talking about. Enipa ye pono sabio tumi kakra bi di share ni nsema otumi di sa tumi no eye enuma ema enuma na na me no kasai eda so wo man mu a edi ne ho adanse no that man is whom I'm talking about say woman na kwanya. Now, one can say full control of the power. He will use it to do things. It will actually reflect on the lives of each and every citizen in the country. Because Enyuma Yura Dr. Bawumia, Edini Tumi Kakrani ye no. Now there was no discrimination among it. Medical drone delivery system. Yanya mfama NDC for nkwa. Ena yanye amfa man pipi for nko yanye se ye de masika for nko ena yanye so se ye de mahia for nko eye policy apapa we de ba ya obi biara obekwa huhiahia mu se bia ya ade bi ato ahochire bi aba wo so ya ade bi aba wo so at impromptu bia no aduro eni ba bia wo se wo je wa yaresa no ye tumi di drone no fa aduro no firi ba bia ebi wo ne de abra won tentem emoja ne de abra wo ye nkonko hwese bia wo ye hiani wo ye kramoni wo ye kristoni wo ye esikani anase sabio wo ye sirani dabi papa no de enyuma eba papa no ye niema na papa no ye no e benefit free the lower they can say the youngest Ghanaian up to the oldest Ghanaian. Obia enya somfaso. Oyobao, uyebarimao. This man include you in every policy that he lead. Let's talk about another policy or the baya. One yen timu na momno. Odi sa policy ne ba se odi be support obi biara owo man Ghana card ya ye ye de magana fo nyina NDC fo ehye atwa office for 8 good years after J. Kufufra Kunyaso said they were going to issue Ghana card, identity card. And yes, ye agro, identity card is very, very, very important. We can tell you how important ID card is. And now you Dr. Bawumia did Ghana man, you how important the ID card is. Papa ne buy and one kese or baba ye the man this year na MPP and Sikafonia here for Dabi or see or ye the ama Ghana for nyina. Said ye be ya obi biara ye wo no Ghana asase na ne maame ne papa ye Ghana for no. Obetumi anya de bibi e be kire so ye Ghana ni. Na sa krata we betumi abɔ mene wo ye ho ban mpo from say amanfo be frodo yen ombe wia yen omudi kwan bi so abefo kwan so bebo ekro no. Until the man sit down and thinks about solutions to problems. Aye, papa ne tumi transe na wa dwene ahwehwɛ kwan obefa so obesi problems e society no ano na kwa maya ho atoye na ye ho ahwenha ye near to boldness in doing whatever we do. Look at how many women and men are now omu kodidwa akromfo timiko hia won ka kwan so eji won hu sika nyina firi won bottom enam sika no omu kwan na egu omu ataso. But since your papa we ba ya otumi ebo modern the mobile money interoperability no adwadifo etu kwan omu sika egu omu Ghana or egu omu mobile wallet so na enam Ghana card ya papa ne sande tato ntino kromfo hia wa kontumi nka nto se send sika no kogu number we so because o send sika no kogu sa number no so a wa ma na kwanya se betumi de Ghana card na fa so be se unipa we e na be stop mo kwan fifili e bo mo kro no. We are talking about solve the problems, the radical problems as a young solve into enko yanim. Papa we and a born a home modern dinyan son in him dear buy a yes a new money na. And now Menoka say o light bill and this a first and a few and a ma or muntia light bill. Tim yepa and no light bill no one a utria. One a yeka Christian so down them when they were tria before. Yeah, the light bill bar, few and a better than my calculations. We are political zone, for example, Mwakaba and Masodan Tribunal Mwakaba, and I ya watch him from Mwakaba, Pana Achim, Omar, also Mwakwaba. First, now the light bill bar, few and a cool running demo, no affa calculator. Now we're divided by points, or lighting you know, demo, who will say, well, we are not on the chefano, a good and so much yaman. And the doctor, na that woman, and Tissabian. One person who try our light bay, only obi ni calculation be yet. ECG nipa ojeji light bay ewo area. On to me, and yet then the young can send the light bay sound. Light bay no, and ya fey no be quite number be the computer. And 100 Ghana no country and 150 no the abra no attend the action bottom. These are problems, solutions, problems are never society no more. Na man nipa binum di and swabro, but papa we ebe ye vice president no. Otimi bo modern than the 9C from said. Sa kwa no so amanfo fa so bokro no edi wia ye sika no. He will make sure say that issue will go on to be the past of our life conditions in our society. We are talking about nipa onimu say answer the society betimi akona nim no. You need to solve some radical problems our society no. Enti Dr. Bawumia and America na asem achiro. Me ma me Monica Mwakwaba David Achempong me Mwakwaba yepa. Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia asem and America achiro. I'm talking about Obia or the Omani house in a book now of finding out solutions to make sure say mene wo ya brabono ebe ye easy amayen. Aye. Mene wo ya brabono ebe ye easy amayen. Enti Doctor preachy how to solve social problems in our society no. Na man for say preachy kwa on be for so me kwa fa China for ni India for be gu man mu Now what trauma mu ayakwa. Whilst doctor is thinking about how he can make sure say we ourselves we can develop our human capital. Now yet to me a creative wealth among ourselves. Yet to owners of ourselves, you know. Other men are out there telling you to vote for them. Say to for India for Abba. Na India for the musika abefa wakwa ewo wankasa ukuru. Dwene hu ye before you make a choice. Dwene hu ye pa because me ma example we answer na makomanim. Say wo hwe na Dr. Bawumia enkrofo mudi na chi a omo ye MPP for mpanfo a omo ka kire say to abama Dr. Bawumia. They are all masters of their own. They are men of their own. Adentia Doctor Enyo Bia okeka nipa hye. Doctor Enyo Bia obi kona nima ye ne ya. Doctor Yobia the open say impuntu obeba obi biara na brabom. Enti se wo hwe a omo di doctor hye no bebre no eye nipa bi na doctor mom na empower omo ama omo pagye omo adu mpempenso omo adu. But you try any near cohe a sicafo camp wa a sicafo camp no omo di omo achi ni nyina no omo ye nkrofo a omo ye samasafo tiem ye pa I'm talking with you very well and I see you are dear be a friend Stockholm syndrome a be a very very bad Stockholm syndrome a be a very very bad and crofo mudi camp Asin Central Brigade Chino. They are used to a situation whereby ye command the omo, ya form so mo ye enkwada, ye tiati omo, ye detect omo. So when they meet obia, omo freedom, so to me develop themselves. They don't feel comfortable because at the end of Stockholm syndrome, no, ebedi umua. Ye di ubonea na obiba na oye opapa oye de efa esene fatama wa wuntumi enye den enhu eba ne se bone na ye di unu ye jawu di a enam se sa syndrome no awura omunti no you don't feel good so you run back to call back your master to come and treat you hey entiatia munkwa. That is why so what tani when no hwe Asin Central Brigade in the camp wa enkrofo mudi na chi no they are all men who are not men of their own because they are being detected by their boss and they feel proud of being under that situation because of sikanka kranka krabia yede mo amudie. And to me as Ras Media platform I'm selling a candidate ni nim de ni nyansa na brabo mu no de ohwehwe ne se wo nso no ubedi yie enye se onu bedi yie no abehwe wo so. So this is why you must to take a serious decision on 31st December. I no betumi ayedan ama akwanya ama Bawumia bedi MPP anim because Bawumia say enne so ba bedi MPP anim a enema bi oho a wapra ne woni tim a obeye said ye be ya we MPP ni ba bi owo bia no anywhere that you are no wonsuru betumi benefit from the MPP party a wudi akire a wosom no say Bawumia reiterates this desire to institutionalize a welfare of the MPP grassroots members. The actually in say Dr. Bawumia say oba SKB TV me amwakwa aba. Dr. Bawumia say oba no ba bedi MPP anima every constituency no ye benya help desk ana se kantaba bi ana enipa bi wo ho a ono ena begina party na nim e wo constituency level ho na watie MPP fo sufre grassroots no mu sufre grassroots no musufre no ye benya MPP help desk wo ho a grassroots ye hawa ewe emu aneba bia nkoyie ma yen ye betumi akoho ne yakosu e de akire MPP panyine no anamujinafoɔ na ɔwɔ saa constituency hɔ na ɔno nso na process wohaw no de akɔ ama yɛtumi afane way a yɛbɛtumi de aboa wo nti sɛ wohwɛ a this is a reform wei ɛyɛ reform bi a sɛ wopɛ sɛ MPP amanyɔkuo no nsa mɛyɛ akɔ no wopɛ sɛ soma a wɔsom party no bɛnya som fa so a to aba no fama Dr. Bawumia because the maye wei a ɔba abɛba no ɔpa first ɛde ama party no abɛbuild party no ama party no nya gyinaberɛ pa na from there no party no atumi akɔko ntɔkwa kɛseɛ da yɛnim on the 2028 elections enti to abapa na fa yi nipa a ni sunsum ni nyansa na nibrɛ ni sun ne haw nyinaa ne sɛ wo nso no ubenya baabi pa gyina ɛwɔ abrabom ɛne nti a ne nneɛma a ɔyɛ nyinaa no ɔyɔ a ɔnyɔ ɛmfa ma nipa kuo bi na mbom no ɔyɔ de ma Ghanafoɔ nyinaa saa nso na saa bere ɔba a ɔbɛbɔ ne ho mmɔdrɛn so ɔbɛyɛ adwuma a ɛbɛtumi abuilde MPP party no ama party no aba bɛyɛ krabɛhwɛ Doctor aka asɛ bi pɛsɛ me no nyinaa yɛnkyɛ na yɛmfa concerning the fact say he is not there to destroy the party but rather he is there to make sure say the party will become more attractive through this.
Ono say ye party mo ye hian kabom a ye de ko win 2028 election ye hian kabom pa ni de me obi a me pen kabom enti mutie me kasa me kasa ntia obi a o me didi obi a tem me kyerɛ my dream because me nim say mudi frank ane hyɛ sa ma frɛ obia sɛ ɔmbɛmbɛ ka me ho na yɛn nyinaa nkɔpre ɛngye tumi no enti udidi obi atem na ɔfrɛ no a ɔbɛba ɔmba enti me ndidi obi atem mudi frank ane hyɛ sa me hyɛ mo bɔ sɛ mɛka obia abom na yakɔ akɔgye tumi no
enti na eduru Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so mo si yɛnsesa no
Etimiya Bawumia bema yɛse enyoma ɛda yɛgye wo ni wura anum kalkum so yɛgye ne wura anum doctor ka kyerɛ wo sɛ ɔno no enye tumi no kɛkɛ ɛna ɔpɛ wo ɔpɛ party no enkanko party ma ahotɔ the unity in the party ɛne na yɛade ɛda na koma so eti wei na enam so ɛwɔ sɛ yɛntumi nyina yie brane na yɛnto abapa on the 31st of January na yɛmfa nhyɛ MPP animonyam sɛ yɛnim yesu ɛne yɛ ban yɛnim yɛ tradition yɛnim baabi a yɛfiri yɛnim deɛ ɛfata MPP party no enti yɛkɔto abade yɛ nipa a ne su ne ban no ɛda mu na ɛsan so gyina hɔ ɛde ma party no na bakosɛm ɛne party no ne su ɛne ne ban ɛne ne Dr. Bawumia papa o kojira platforms no ye campaign a onfa obi megina ho ntwa na adapa kakari TV Miriam akwa papa o so microphone mu na oye ni campaign a ne focus the people and the party. That is the man that I'm talking about. Papa on who say on can say obedi party anim na obelieve say party for yakromfo sa papa na make na se ma chiro papa party oba bedi animu no odi buo ema won papa oba bedi party anima onfa ne sika enye rough ewo party maso sa papa na make na asem edi a chiro na yesi wiase aye wo no se wo panipa da sani ne su ne ne ban ahwa mani sika ene tumi yewura Dr. Bawumia papa no sika wo we dey anam ho ya mesiro enkrofo bro mo na abontra get cash man Bawumia wo sika pa obi otumi gina ne nan mu 24 million Ghana cedis etumi di che party for constituency executives about 200,000 people papa we ne top forms mo nyina ye calculation na we about $24 million but all major bonten fine 24 million Ghana cedis but on fam mejra bontin me yedede wo wanim enti amanfo dwen so oniska papa no oska papa no asenye the vice president of Ghana man but bra nipa da sane yese openisu no ban ahwe amane sika ni to me Bawumia onya to me kan ni sika no ho no ote wona anoda so de to me eye rofo nipa so ote na anoda what na anoda say odi ni sika eye rough e woni paso there be won't because he's a humble and well civilized man. He failed to give back to society. Mimia ba Jennifer edume mo akwaba ofeli se babia wakwa duru no empempenso a wanyina duru no e wo se ontumi mfa bibi nche ni society onye bibi mfa ma ni society ni nkona ni but ye wo fosu be gate o ha otumi gina ni padomanim edidi ye na hiafo atem odidi atem se ye hiafo ye nka ya no ntum enti sika na wanya oka de oka di kire ye na wo sanso di tumi ko ka ne ho a de e na obeka kire wo mame Jennifer edume ho ye pa me da se wabisa me sa nipa we ya bra wo sika nko a odi di rough wo so se papa we wo sanso di tumi ko ka ne ho a de ben e na onye nkire wo obanyansafo ye bunu be na ye nka na sem enti me ton Dr. Bawumia di ama na me ton no kwampapa so menim no megini di wa ye bi pen ye hu se de ositie eninti a ye bo ne hu dawuro di ama o se o ye sa papa we na wo se onkoto aba emfama no ye ntie nsem a amanfo e ka fa na ho adansidi a amanfo edi ede efa na ho na ye mra sesia menwa Emmanuel Boachi no akwa papa
na Dr. Bawumia ye shewu nkran ahye wo bo se 2023 ma ye to ma wo 85.7% no 26 January 31st January next year me pese ye nyina ya ti ase se u free class 1 a se na o class 2 enti e fi 85 a ye gbatra akọ 95%. Nientia ye sa adwuma yi ni se ye candidates ya omo agina ni nyina omo nyina ya adehye na yewura Bawumia efi se na nado appointed no as a vice president menua why na betimi aka se Bawumia ye nemfomso obi sa nipa o ha okay sa doctor enye obi amfomso de a eni ami gina ni mu ha mi bu nkotodwe esra kintampon off mon kasa chairman bawa peace nti mentu aba Bawumia mesramu mabisa mo se obi a doctor aya ne mfomso no o ma yehu sa nipa ni ho se sa nipa ni ho de a mamumfa chairman bawa peace mehu ahi entu aba entia doctor ene dom we ya mehu no ha no minim se inshallah 95% no ahwe kura na aboro so ene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia
Sawate we ayen kuransafo ye di papa no ho adanse. In fact I told you say papa no wanya tumi penyo why the second gentleman of the land but ye ko MPP mi akese ye nkyere MPP ni o say Dr. Bawumia abuna limtia no omra no meka nkyere ye na we will not have one person unless obia one na pribibi ho a obelieve say ane na duru ne so onu mom na benya nsem a ensem fata aka afa Dr. Bawumia so na the then say about we ya kwa akoto no e delegates no mo kwa akoto the dia make say then ne say delegates no omo ye constituency executives and there is no NPP constituency executive or say Dr. Bawumia only ne so mfaso directly tieniye pa omo kwa akoto abane de yi the flag bearer no omo ye the delegates normally no the majority are constituency executives. Sa constituency executives no omo no omo ye sabio the frontliners e wo constituency ho ye from so a omo na omo expand omo ehini na akososo delegates na omo constituency ho no. Now I can sit here and tell you say untumi enya one constituency executive e one PP amanyi okuomu a obetumi agina ba bia kan tro say ono no oni Dr. Bawumia ho mfaso sa nipa no na ompeso obeka no kola kirewo because it is clear and it is official and it is known say Dr. Bawumia and the top forms edema all the constituency executives across the country esanso mo mu tate Ghana kan ho so mo fanye lorry fare nkomra tate Ghana 300,000 tate Ghana sika multiplied by 200,000 your calculation will fear. You're talking about 6 million Ghana cedis. On not spending 6 million Ghana cedis at once. Only for lorry fare. Forms no okotoma omono. Yenyamfa eno calculation maya. So every constituency executive for one people amanyo komu biano. Anya Dr. Bawumia ho mfaso na wenya mfaso ama tom mo de abrewo. Anase bia makwakoto akokọ de abrewo. Dabi Dr. Bawumia ho mfaso na omunya aye no eye mfaso de bia ehwehwe won na brabo mu nkanko tieniye enye se aduru Christmas enti mapake mo e de abrewo. Anas mapake anwan de abrewo. Ananye se bia yaduru Ramadan na masesa mo ene anwan ne nkokọ de abrewo dabi emfaso na nkrofo na nya free Dr. Bawumia ni nsem direct no ene na meno so a na ebinom eye constituency chairman ne hwan eye ono ne mo ana ode bo a wono eno so na enam omo anya gina brepa e wo mo abrabo. So if actually we want to be honest with ourselves to choose obia obetumi abo ama ya brabo akoya nima you don't we delegate na we constituency executive eni kwankran so ma mekasa because ba akono de ba oba no abetu sika gu so na oka de opekire wo we no so de oba na wa kire se da bi abrabo no ye bokọ yanim enye de ye bedi ne nne enko ana ho hia enye de ye bedi ma ye fu aye kese ena ho hia na mo nkwan ye befa so ye betumi adidi da ene na betumi ama ya brabo akoye enti no ye we na wa brabo be si wo. That is the man that I'm talking about. His name is nothing than Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia, number 3 on the ballot box. And Kokurafu didn't want dance here. Ahemfu didn't want dance here. Omo wo be one wo jina bre didn't want dance here. One ma wadi won hu didn't want dance here. Enipa Ghana man koso eda wo makoma so di yewura Bawumia ho dance here. Ebini yewura je kufo ebini yewura nanado danko akufo ado ebinom ene sabio empanfo binom a omo agidin ewo Ghana man mu na yenyina nim se oman ne nkoso eda omo akoma so yenkafo 19 MPC asemo enkrofo omo dwo omo anum nanso no beko omo constituency no na sabio constituency executives omo ho ekom de won na omo ne adwuma bi ye. We are not talking about those people. We are talking about nkrofo a omo ka omo yo omo se omo yo omo nim de yema wo. These are the men that we are talking about. Enti Dr. Bawumia de afa amana wie because dom na edi na chi no emu edru na esombo nso na esanso ye anigye se obi the potential flag bearer of the party never be can say said the Mosi 2024 adidi jabinum course ntino sabre we de me be di party na nima me ba be si office de si constituency ho apeli pa de atena ho na se bibi how as a party ni ba watumi anante akọ akoka wo how de akire party am party kuo no na kuo no atumi ahwehwe kwan ombefa so a ombetumi asolve sa program no at the constituency level and as a national level. We aya samude so young people ni a e wo so mo wani nje wan kase bra be ya adwuma ma me na me ni so mfaso na mo se fa wo ha no bra na ye nhwe kwan a ye betumi afaso e be solve problem na ma sa so na wase aka kire wo se wo ye na wo boa no na obeye leader of the party na 2028 so sending kunima constituency na wo firim no obema appointment government appointment 10 ewo constituency ho said the be ya wo constituency ho no so no empanfo betumi afiri mu aban mu empanfo be firi ho na so mu firi ono mu kodi aban mu a omo so mu atina bai wo mu nsam e de aboa constituency no party full soldiers ne for party grassroots no we ne nsempa Dr. Bawumia edinam a wode ye ne campaign enye aboa kwasia enye wagimi enye wonim nyansa enye ye kramoni enye ye dagatini enye ye mampurusi anase da gombani eye ye nyina kwan ben so na ye befa ye betumi atoto ye niema as a party a ebe ma ye party na timi agira ne nan so na dom na e wo party no obia anya party no eso emfa so ye ntie video we emra sesia ye ntie video we
answer na ye be call general election. The year 2 our Kentampo South, Dr. Nya 77%. Mubia Moyes Maya. Sa 77% no, afiway. Yeah, man is saying. Ya no masipa. Entina edru Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so, mosi yansana. Arinti abusuafo mu ni nyina nya adwene na ye nyina yanko benkrom na Kentampo South yantu ni boom amfama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na onko ni prenu so na onko gitumi amfama MPP
ye huse papa yi yenkurase ana nkura nketo nyina oda na bam ndi mesre delegates se papa yi ontwantro okanokore ndumumi yenyina yantuaba yemfama nipa otisei na omedi yenim na dachi Ghana abesesa na yenkurase so abebis asesa
entia ankokurafo ne mpanfo ne adofo nyina nim se papa weyi ni nsunsanso as a leader no ede nkoso ye yo nkambom dibre papa eneba obi abrabom. So you as a youth wo hwehwe bre pa bi mu a Ghana man besesa na obenya dwuma papa ye na wo nso no wabrabo besi wo yie. Why are you not ready to vote for you, Bawumia? It should be your agenda on the 31st of January. So beto abapa because papa no nim de ene nenyuma ne no brandum so na oye no oya o expand said ye de nkate ayanyam ye de fa pan ye de fama ne kokaba bia enti ba bia obeka wo pan no so bia no nkate no bi ana de no bi eba begu utachirema so sa ena Dr. Bawumia efa so eye nenyuma oye nenyuma onye yiyimu enkurasefo nya so mfaso the digital addressing system no ayeye no yanye ne won kran ko a yanye ne wokumase nko a yeye no mani ko oman no mu enkurase ni nkuro ba bia wo bia no ebi beto ema wunya so mfaso a ene wo twirelete e de koma wunya ye de baba wo kurase de be wura ofie se twi ye na wohwe oman koso enye one day job. Rome was not built one day, but there are some fundamentals. So one lay on the ground, your country will never develop. And in here, Dr. Bawumia, so we build these fundamentals. Now manaba the base, and then we start growing from there. But you tell me, Doctor can say he wants to create 1 million coding program for the youth in the country. Said the bayer youth no money G sabio ITC hono ombenya kwan ombefa so betum de no ababa ye omo adwuma na omo atumi create na omo atumi code na omo so atumi invent software sa ebetumi edi nsunsanso abaye society Facebook enya aban de o. It is an individual and ode na adwene to form a otumi atumi create such a platform and na me no ka say worth $240 billion US. So, and to say to me, create coders in the country, 1 or 2, no, they can invent something able to me higher than a boost to the economy because $240 billion, you know. Ghana, ye GDP, a new says Ghana, ye come once a minute, so, what are we doing? I was saying to papa, na ye makwanya na ni papa emedi yanim no mfa nkoso eni sinsanso papa emra ye man na ye man emeye krabehwe na enipa dasani enya babi papa nyina na niema enkoyie emfama ye na Dr. Bawumia kopie mu ewo enkransampono ene ahafo area ho no enkwada nyina itutwi ekohwe doctor adentia omo atene din omo ate say ye bo ne din but omo ani ehu ne da enti Dr. Abadia ene nkora nyina eka no we nti eka chiro say we don't need to sell him anymore ehun hia say ye yini say as a fragment anya fe ne ko printing tade bebre o entade ne bi mo amanfo no ho utie mi ye pa entade no bebre na no da so amanfo no nsem posters no bebre edaso ebobokrom ai enti ye yini say fragment we are just moving on and things will be very easy for us. Look at these kids, how they welcome you Bawumia in Kuransa. That three, pepe, my men are over no see that three. Oh, Kotwabana, search for number 3. That is still possible. Mamma, my kwaba ye pa. Enti papa we asem na ye kan papa ankwara tu edinachi. Papa ba bi obepie bia eye animonyam. Papa kwan a ofa so na ho fama ene kwan a ofa so ye ne nema. Efe na eye nikampo kwase obekese wei ene ye me president. Papa yetumi suma na mane ko gina hode ma Africa Africa continent ni nyina and the global stage se obeka safa yesika ntoto ye ho enipa sei ebedi wanima be assured say he will make your life better and better and better yento asuna yenko yanim na yentie ensembe no ma eboboba yebe shift into hot debate nsema eboboba ne say Yura Kene Japan so any campaign. Na Yura Kene Japan ni campaign na oyo no. Nke yakwa akoyo me say message no eni ho. Enti da bia na your personal attack. The operandums of Kennedy Japan has been said yen destroy the image of Yura Bawumia na yemfangeni what? Yemfangeni popularity, but it will not work. Why am I telling you say it will not work? It will not work because amanfo nim nipa ye kan amanfo no nim say Dr. Bawumia no nye di amanfo e kan. And the defenders are out there. Ebinom mpo no osei Ebenezer Mwakwa papa. Ebinom mpo na hyase e ka se enye enipa bi esika na omo de beto omo na se omo ebebo bra omo abone dada enye 200 Ghana na wo de bre no ena ebetumi ama na bra bo asi ne yie ensema amanfo e ka do so pa na Kennedy so no ye the creator of jobs ono na ebe create nyuma obe create state owned companies e de amagana for amomo anya bia ye na we mu enso no ye wo central delegate bia oye obi anipa nim no pa wa ba bonten de nsem na begu abonten mu eduru ye beka ho asem na asem ebebo sa video no e wo se nika mo Kennedy Japan ne yire ono so e ka se Kennedy Japan the job creator nti ye bo sa video na ye de asen central for no so no delegates no omo nsem omo ka no ye de betua to na obi ati but before yentie the special aid for Dr. Bawumia
Power in 2028 is His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. To Honorable Kennedy Japan's assertion, you see, if there is anybody who, in my opinion, benefited from the defeat of NPP in 2024, then it is the respected Kennedy Japan.
Benefited?
And again, let me say that considering the circumstances and surroundings that confronted the party and the government going into the 2024 elections, if NPP had presented Kennedy Japan as our candidate, I tell you, he wouldn't have crossed 30%. He wouldn't have crossed 30%. And clearly, if you look at the data, it is obvious that he wouldn't have crossed 30%. And I say so because in the 2023 November 4th primaries, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia beat him by 69%. And so clearly, if you want any politician who is most popular in the New Patriotic Party, you take out President Akufo-Addo. The next in line is His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And so if he beat you by 69% and you got our 30-something%, what makes you think that you are more popular than Dr. Bawumia and that you would have won the 2024 elections?
But how did the laws benefit him really?
The laws, he benefited from the laws because now he is everywhere chastising, trying to malign Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. When his utterances cost us in the 2024 elections, because of course, his utterances
cost you the election.
Yes. A lot of people believe that his utterances cost us in the 2024 elections, and I do not think that that's a lie. That is an absolute truth that his utterances cost us in the 2024 elections, because you have such an influential figure in the New Patriotic Party who picked up fights against religious bodies. He was everywhere attacking the personality of Dakiwad Mills, Bishop Obinim, and Nigel Gazy, a whole lot of religious leaders picked up fights with women, insulting women. In fact, he was even insulting his own party people. You insult the very people who wish to vote for you. I do not think that is proper, and that his actions caused us in 2024, and he is part of the reasons why we are here today. They blame everything on the government of the day. In fact, all the persons contesting His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, with the exception of Engineer Kwabena Japan, all the other persons were part of the government. Honorable Kennedy Japan was part of the government.
And to say the young Kennedy Japan cannot hide and say he was not part of the government. Kennedy Japan was the Ghana Gas Board chairman. Chairman Yankasa. He was a minister. So, you cannot say somewhere and say, I'm not part of the government and the government has disappointed, the government failed and all that. It does not stand. It doesn't make sense. But really, now let's go deep into what things that we have for you here. Mami we ya can say the answer I'm mama yenti mami we na say mo kan na yatoa so. Yeah, mami we video metia na makoma kura etitigutie. Mami ya say mo kan etie.
Who can win victory for them is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Yeah, Mrs. So strong, Papa. We are one echo. You my pan, Edenebeko. You my pa, Edenebeko.
I hope that all delegates across the country will think as this woman. And yes, you can't with Bremen because the hour send me in my brabo, my yawi, the hour the Bremen, I had the medito suanum. Mimbon sua metanum ne nenti enkotraba fun emfa emu se bedimiso. Na ababa tutu abasa akofa India fo aba so Ghana emfa na memeye akwa ewo mi ankasa mikro. So we thank the woman for saying these good things that he has said. Now, let's go. And then Kenneth Japan say, no, he's not ready to criticize John Mahama because when he can criticize Mahama, baby, ama yaka say, when di bone, or ye bone, where ye bone 10, and no, since I ye bo, we are say, until say ye see obi, adi, bone 11 times. Jesus Christ, and say, we di bone 11 times. And you are not there. On the other day, criticize John Mahama, promise no, and that's what you video when I am less here.
He's not attacking Mahama because Omuko Kanwo, Salagan North and South to say, me attacking Mahama because 91.9 government de meka me try see a bit tria meka and near intina mintimini. 10 months. 10 months in government. What do you expect Mahama to do? Amenko criticize. Right. We have to be fair. 10 months. What do you say? Na banchekura no do ya. So we should allow. But I'm not saying say be a bibi kochua. We shouldn't say it. Right. Maybe I'm focusing on my primaries. But again, when they say that, it means.
And this is what Yewura Kennedy Japoma. The Ochilani said. On one hand, I just also criticize John Mahama because he's focusing on his campaign by destroying the image of Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia. Abusia, tie Yewura Kennedy Japan, Neyere, Mami Christina, Mamena, Yenim, son never obey the vice president to so why never a vice president or no so than a Waba, Docas Boatima Mwakwaba pa, or than a Waba. I shall see your campaign. I'm maintaining some or the any campaign. Yamami said Nikunu ba abema Ghana for Jumaye, enti J Kufo amaya wonkura free. Yewura nanado danko Kufuado. Ama nkura na ko school free. Kennedy Japan ba e de adwuma abra enkwada na o ma ko school no. Na oka asem we no e na sabio Asin Central. One of the MPP delegates eti asem we. Ono say asembe na e ma mi kan. Adan ukunu wa mo bibi ma wano mana. Yes, Central region ha. Ukunu bedi so 24 good years. Yeah, who the oyo. Hey, go to the Muslim communities. Na ko bi sadia na Dr. Bawumia ya ma won. Go to the northern region and ask them there na nye one's constituency. The whole region. Go and ask them there na why in 16 years. You in 24 good years, till the amount for a car at the free as a central region where momentie asim for super gate and in Guasia Atom.
Aja, good morning. Good morning, sir.
Welcome, dear.
Onyankopɔn adom yɛ ho ɔden.
Yes. I so want to background in the casa.
Mahu. I'm so Kumasi.
I'm
home hospital.
Your friend is saying, I don't go for the and some big guy soon. I am persuasive. Indeed, I was in for you, honey. I say, you honor, but Chimukakra.
I'm just for a day.
I almost say, police station executive said, well, I sing Central. I sing Central. I sing South. I sing North. The police station executive say, "Oh, you to Nina, you were a Canadian more beer juma."
Why not this?
Oh, are you up there? Nyasa kuto. Go.
Eba Kennedy. Abusiadi say Ghana mommy and Kanokre. Eba Kennedy. Na kwala no di na chipa. Sisia papa friends central region chairman we free muko chairman kuti na kuti ono na obi block factory ma boy no for sisia odi Kennedy Kennedy anyenhwe Kennedy hwan no so apa adwuma mom
oh you say hot there we mo obi adwuma
papa asa ade ba kwa ya ahwere ko se wodim se asin he nyina astotaki ba akokora ni ha mi yibile kudie ya ye ba ye ba election na ado mo koyeye anka asin he nyina ba akokora ni ha
inti asin no
enti anu wa asin no fa asin centre bi no asin south bi ne bi nsi wa ebi ni ha route wa ha ye hu bi da asin fo ye papa Kennedy ka che se ye de ye mpa adwuma enti adwuma de yu asin fo ye nya bi nya asin o pa asin fo adwuma mo ye fraud
no dey make
and you say about 90% of Ghana mu nyina frasin adwuma ye no ye nkwala ye no
woman mini landing
aha asen for adwuma ozi omo ye no na ase akwala be na ye papa Kennedy apa adwuma ma no eya no kre mi hu social media say factory bi omo say wa asen eya no kre asen central ha asen south asen north ye papa Kennedy oni factory bi awa ha
wey
obi aka eya no kre mi eja na me kasa eya no kro mo boa factory bi ani ha
almost in the fear no kwana ni mo no kwana wa yisa akokopem
papa ano na nka mebeka ho asema chewe oba asen central ya kwan ufiri Kumasi twemo Cape Coast ya branch road aka na ya 3 ba ko ye free asen fosu krom e de ko tufu plus
me kasa
ba ko ye ufiri asen fosu krom e commercial bank kwan da hoko kro ba ko se fe wa asen dumase ufiri wa ye wo asen yankoma se ko gangan basafi ningo eno pa ho a ye wo ba ko a wo asen bo fold e ko achemoda inti branch road e wo asen central no ba ko mpo ni wa ye guso fiti se nyankopon bo wi ase ye ngu so da
nyabotre
ana de ye guso kakra ye fiti asen fo su krom a wo de ko twofo plus no ene na o ma guso kakra bi koduru ba bi ena o mu jaaye ena o mu gu free twofo plus so ba no eno mpo e NDC ka mahama we ne ba ko no di ye no ena o so gu kakra eno ana aka
na se ewura watena so 24 years o say
24 years no anya ade asen central ye ne enya no so mfa so nti ye tese Kumasi fo
enye main road na president Kufuor awo
main road de Janko Adom aha main road
na se wono amu de se wono a prebibi
shada papa onye ko tale da ma men ka bibi nchiro opa asen fo so ye car station ye main station ye nyame adom na ansia Kufu na na ado ye ya ai kai rolling star mom ye na obi anye ebio na na ado be ye opa asen fo so ye town roads nyina ye mahama the first 4 years no ye ya polyclinic ayo omo no mo ye na fo so no ye de MPP fo ntina NDC ye bibia kra ye ni nso anya sanke ya dan NDC fo dada ade amaka say ye papa Kennedy wo ha ye ni radio station ano pe
omo so wo company sinye company no wa bia
chief was soon in Patuma Bebreo, and now Kotama Bebreo, Kumasi, Kumasi, and one on the factory Nibiwa, Ubian to mention.
I am not for only company Biaha. On fire will be a Jumaha. Obia on 4 be a Jumaha. Boys in Indian and Namsa. Now may catch us a 12 bar for one police station, one Kurumukra Nobelusu.
Oh!
Papa, the American men little mechanical crapper natural. As I any route to the Abana say Ghana 42 and I am people for any police cantra. And he be a Gua or better. Sentesa, the Anakasi, a cassette, send the said a shining permun or the Cotua bar. I didn't tell you 2 bar way, you only feel on other end this in the fire. And no one on him quite fast or do Inti saa chance onu ni hono nimpa wa ama nimpa no ba na saa secret no ena nimpa no lusu ye ena nkofo na nam sei ena mam ne nkoto aba makra moni na dia asinfo so ye MP okramoni o oye kramoni o na asinfo so ye market I has to me no kasa se ye market sabini mo fo so kroma nka mekọ market ma interview nkofo no watie ye market in short 15 minutes kura na eyi afa nimpa.
Oh!
We nyina mpo NDC for na ye.
Sa market no.
Ai na aka ho abekem ne.
Obi last time me koto president news ni ade ho.
Aha, nye ne wako order de ho na make.
Ai na
ye papa Kennedy meka so obi nya no so mfa so wa ha na ye nana panyikufo time ana Lawrence time na panyikufo baba na nkofo hospital. Okotuetu am hospital bills the ma omo yeyi omo free hospital apemfo okotuetu am yeyi omo eno de oyade oma youth ni bi miensa bi ko school oboa omo apart from that de ni hu ade bi a waya ha e beka se papa kane enti atese mo bo na ba so mo jeje no so sa na ya de ne yesere mo ya se samu de mu nim no aha mu de mu hu ne da enti na mo kurbo na ye ne tikrom ha ne de ye nim no pa
aya
onye bibia wa asen ha
oh
bibia ne ha
oh
bibia
media ya
ebi no pa da ne se na obi ne me kasa wo ba bi obi se so schools obi se so schools
2021 and 2020 na me nam ho ma na me kwotwofo bra so twofo mampon
na na be hu ne na
da so da ho
na do ada Roman ye nya from to asen pra so tu asen fo so krum ye nya kwan fofo ya first run about
bank you know the je ye
aha ya first run about na do ada Roman asen fo hu run about anka asen nyina nke hu run about da
Yasemo
sampana men ni tro ba akokla wo me kasemo esa yakopon same
aja nyamishira wate je wa kai kura ye enough mame je wa kai
enti me asefo ye ne yakoto aba mama Bawumia o enti mu amoti kuma so na mote nkran na mu ye yi no ye pe obi obetra ba ba boa Ghana ye hiafo enti yakoto aba ma de obetwe hiafo Monso asante fo ne nka fo mu ne sa
kasa no nti wa o ti boko
me ya police station o agent ba to aba ne bi o
jase wonya yi keke
police station me pa to me ya chairman
na me shira oja aja me da pa ne your president na me shira
yes abusianfo ye nyina yate me wosika ma bi enyuma ma ye wei ene asemfosu legacie say ye koto abama Dr. Bawumia na mu amu ni papa we na mu gina ba bi amobo na baso onyo hwe ka kwan kura wa yibi in 24 good years me ya panyini samoro kuno me akwa papa yes 24 good years no papa no wanyo hwe obene na mho ebe take advantage of being an MP ye no ankasa ne hu yie enti yesi aduro ebejewa eye kwant atede baako me de mu besi obi opeson fere betumi afre na wache wadwe but ma men kan comments kakra me ma me ama say in fact Kennedy you are gradually losing your credibility because of lies me ya samoro kuno bra panyine o say good evening my great brother good evening to you senior man ma me ama say how can you lead a party when you aren't going to criticize the government in power if things aren't going well, and it's how hypocritical the man will be. Man, we must look at who wants to be a first lady of Ghana. Tofiakwa. Mimia Elizabeth or says good evening boss. Or say Elizabeth or say good evening boss. Hope you're doing well. Well, I'm Gideon. Okay, from Ahema Kokobing. You are doing a good job. God bless you. God bless you too. My sister is possible. And Emmanuel watches more fire. You budget for you to say good evening, bro. Hope you are doing well. I'm doing well. Kakariti was a good evening to you all. Please share and like. SKB TV or say please share and like. Miami Monica or say good evening. David Achampon say good evening, Ras. And Mimia Kwaku appear a cancer for mankind. Mama Dan appear say good evening, family. Beautiful family. Good evening to you, Mommy. You're welcome. Mimia Samarakuna second and Japan is really a Turkish politician. Yes. And some never go up on time. And then I was young, they all honor. I tell some of the woman see her. Now, or China, ya sign at Wasso. Message so subscribe, ya subscribe. Like a video, no share video, no mammy. Said the bear. At the 4 hour month to me, ama, or video no be a hair. One subscriber, so no subscriber. Said I am a bad life for. Ubinya notifications, some about no other support to me. With the moon answer, and the mobile. Yanko Pompa, and Ochina, a breath says, I will have Ochina. She'll try a Saturday. So I think I will come live several times. Thank you all for being here with me. And I will advise you to support my brother Kakari TV on YouTube. Now, what's so I support to know not the Yuma Akosu Yepa. Michachi at your phone, Master Entry, Michel Yepa. Michachi Busham for Munyada Jia Baye. More to me, a man, later. Until we meet again, adios.